What up everyone, it is Toshi and today we are going to be talking about Demon Slayer volume 15. So, I just finished reading this and I have a lot to say and obviously it was very fun to read. We begin volume 15 continuing on the fight between the Demon Slayers and the upper rank demon 4, Hantengu. Kanroji is still currently battling the Demon of Hatred, which is obviously this sort of amalgamation of all of Hantengu's different variations fused into one, sort of the big boss bad guy. Tanjiro, Nezuko and Genya are all chasing after Hantengu's main body, the sort of little midget run that's running away. And the problem is he's too fast, basically. But this was pretty cool. We got to see Tanjiro use a technique from thunder breathing, which he learned from Zenitsu, obviously. And he uses this to sort of catch up quickly with Hantengu and attempt to cut off his head. But we get to see Hantengu sort of go Hulk mode, basically. He gets really big, gets really strong, and he overpowers Tanjiro. And then obviously Genya and Nezuko interfere, and then Tanjiro, Nezuko and Hantengu all fall off the cliff. Genya doesn't. So obviously Hantengu is very injured. We see that he's lost both his arms. He's got Tanjiro's blade still in his neck. And he says that, I need to power up, I need to eat humans, need to regenerate before either the sun kills me because the sun's rising, dawn is coming, or before the Demon Slayers do. But Tanjiro is also aware that the sun is rising and what he's bothered about isn't Hantengu, it's Nezuko. But he attempts to attack Hantengu and cuts off his head successfully, and then he rushes to Nezuko to sort of help her cover her from the sunlight, but then it's revealed that even though he's cut off Hantengu's head, the body is still moving, and it's revealed that that wasn't the main body. The main body is actually inside that now headless body, inside the heart. So Hantengu is literally inside of the heart of the now headless body. And we see Tanjiro, he has to choose between saving Nezuko and killing Hantengu. And he chooses to cover Nezuko, but Nezuko sort of boots him off, and Tanjiro then actually officially kills Hantengu this time. We also get a flashback of Hantengu's life and history, when his life flashes before his eyes, but who really cares? So, great news, the battle is won. Hantengu is dead, Tanjiro has won. However, the bad news is, Hantengu's gone, but so's Nezuko. But actually, she's not, and he turns around and we see that she can stand in the sun, which is pretty fucking cool. I mean, we haven't seen this before, and obviously, it's explained later on in this. I think what's basically been said there is that Nezuko can stand in sunlight because instead of using the power and energy to sort of make herself older, focus on herself with power and all of that, she's using it to be able to walk in the sun. I don't really know, it's really confusing. We see that she can talk, which is great. And then we get the vision, not a flashback, we switch to Muzan, who's obviously, the chosen one is like arrived, the one that can walk in the sun has arrived, and then he kills the two women that are serving him, and he states that if he can ingest Nezuko, he can walk in the sun too. And it's, revealed that, that's his plan, and that's what he's intending to do. He's going to kill Nezuko, he's going to ingest her, so he can gain her ability to walk in the sun. And it's revealed that Muzan was turned into a demon over like 1,000 years ago by a physician when he was younger, because he was very sick, terminally sick, and he was going to die. And then he eventually killed the physician, but the medication that the physician was using was turning Muzan into a demon slowly over time. And then when Muzan killed the physician, I guess sort of activated it, and then Muzan became the first demon. And for like over 1,000 years, he's been trying to create a demon, even when he didn't want to, that would be able to walk in the sun, but he's never succeeded until now, until Nezuko came along, and that's why he now wants to kill Nezuko, so he can gain that ability to walk in the sun, and he can I guess he can rule the world and take over. And we get a Hashira meeting where Lady Amane, the wife of Ubuyashiki, talks about the marks that that Tanjiro has had anyway, but the marks that appeared on Kanroji and Muichiro when they were battling, and basically says that, a long time ago, there was a team of Demon Slayers that nearly defeated Muzan, and they all bore those marks as well. And then there was like a note from one of those Demon Slayers a long time ago that stated, like, when the marked one appears, others around him will develop those marks too. And they say that the mark when the first one to appear was Tanjiro, obviously in this story. And ever since his appearance, now Muichiro and Kanroji have developed those marks too. So it becomes Shira's objective to sort of develop and gain and keep these marks. And, that's what the Hashira training is for. That's why the Hashira are now going to train with Tanjiro and all the other Demon Slayers. So the Demon Slayers can get stronger, and the Hashira can also get stronger, but not just that. hopefully develop the marks that Muichiro and Kanroji developed in their fight against Tantengu and Gyoko. Ubuyashiki sends a message to Tanjiro basically stating that I want to talk to Gyu, but I can't move, you know, I'm dying, basically. I need you to speak to him for me, I need you to persist, I need you to sort of stop him from facing things alone all the time and join us and be a Shira, you know, be a Demon Slayer. And we get to see a little bit of Gyu's backstory, which was very heartbreaking, very sad. It's revealed that Sabito, the boy that helped Tanjiro on the mountain, the one that helped him, you know, split the boulder, Sabito did final selection at the same time as Gyu. And Sabito saved everyone on the mountain. He would have been a great swordsman had he survived. He even saved Gyu. And then Gyu stated that he passed out, and when he woke up, you know, he had survived final selection. But Sabito didn't, even though he had saved everyone else. And ever since then, Gyu sort of been like, you know, I'm not a Hashira, I'm not even a Demon Slayer, I've never slain a demon, you know, I was saved. I'm not like the other Hashira, I'm not worthy of that title, I'm not even the water Hashira. Like, he's very insecure, and Tanjiro sort of sympathizes with him and empathizes for him and understands the situation because of what happened with Rengoku, you know. Tanjiro sort of feels the same way. He feels that like Rengoku should have survived, not him, etc, etc, and he tries to sort of make Gyu feel better, and I guess he does a little bit because Gyu then decides to actually participate in the Hashira training, which he originally wasn't going to, which caused sort of a fight between him and Tsunemi. Not really a fight, but an argument. Tanjiro joins the Hashira training, and we see that he gets along with Muichiro, Tengen, and, you know, Mitsu, Kanoji, all those, but we also see the Hashira like Tsunemi and Iguro. They aren't big fans of Tanjiro, they don't like him, and they wouldn't really have a problem with killing him. And we see that during the Hashira training because of the way that they mistreat him and, you know, sort of insult him. And obviously we see the fight between Tanjiro and Tsunemi over Genya, and obviously that ended quite badly. You know, they're not allowed to speak to each other anymore, they have to avoid each other, etc, etc. But it'd be pretty cool if we could see them get along. And then we end this video, we end this volume with the training with the stone Hashira Himajima, I believe his name is about to begin with Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Inosuke. So the blue spider lily. So the blue spider lily is a flower that has the ability to grant one immortality, and that's what Muzan is after because he believes that it would give him the ability to walk in the sun. That pretty much does it for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. This is Toshi, signing out.